What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I am sharing a bunch of my current favorite products with you that I've been loving all summer long. This is not just makeup, this is hair care, fashion, lifestyle stuff, just a bunch of random stuff, and it's all over the place, so I'm not going to go in any specific order, but I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe and let's just jump right in. So the first thing that I wanted to show you was some stuff from Abercrombie. That has just been my store recently. They have really come out with so many cute things. They stopped putting their logo on everything. I mean, their logo's on some stuff. I feel like they're just doing it more tastefully, and they've expanded their range, so I feel like their clothes now fit like curvier body types. For the longest time, like I didn't even feel like shopping there just because I felt like it was more for like a younger generation, and now I just feel like, I don't know, they've just really stepped up their game. First thing is actually this top that I'm wearing. This is a little crop top, but it's so cute because it's got a built-in bra, so I don't have to wear one, and then it ties in the back and it has this little crisscross. It's so freaking cute, so flattering. I believe I have this in a size medium. I just think that their stuff is just so cute right now. They've got really cute crop tops, really cute tank tops. Their bodysuits are the most comfortable thing ever. I pretty much get everything in a size medium. They're so movable and comfortable, and they've really got it going on. The other thing that they've got going on is their jeans, which I feel like, I don't know, when people were talking about Abercrombie like coming back and making a comeback, all this kind of stuff, I just felt like, okay, maybe their tops, maybe, but there's no way that their pants are gonna work for me. They have a Curve Love line, and it's now like the only place that I want to shop for jeans and shorts. The first thing I want to show you are these shorts. These are the cutoff high-rise short, again in the Curve Love line. So they just look like this, and then the back looks like this. They no longer have that like little logo on the butt, but I got these in a size 4 or a 27, and they're almost baggy on me. They're so comfortable. I think what they have different with the Curve Love line than their regular line is that the thigh is really stretchy. I feel like because I've got such a bigger butt than my waist, anytime I get my size in regular jeans, it feels like it's flattening my butt, but then there's like a 4-inch gap between my butt and my back, like where the jeans are. So this doesn't do that. I mean, there is some room in the waist, but it's more evenly distributed around the waist rather than being like just in the back there. So love these. And then I've tried a couple of their other style of shorts too, but still in the Curve Love line, and they're amazing. And then these are their high-rise skinny jeans, again in a 4. I get the 4 short. That's the other thing, is they've got lengths, so you can get whatever size you need in whatever style, and then you can get it in the curve line or a different line, and then you can also get your length. They've got short, extra short, long, regular. They've got it going on. So these are the jeans that I've been wearing constantly all summer long, and every time I wear them on Instagram, someone's asking me what jeans they are. So these are the high-rise skinny in a size 4, the Curve Love line from Abercrombie. I'll link the specific ones down below. These are what the butt looks like, and then the bottom of these look like this. And because I have the short length, you'll actually see these, because anytime I get a pair of jeans, they're usually too long, and then I always have to roll them under like so. So then even if a pair of jeans has distressing on the bottom, I feel like you can never tell on me because I always end up having to roll them under and you can't see it. I have just been loving Abercrombie recently. I feel like everything that I've gotten, for the most part, I've just loved. I was gonna do a try-on haul. I planned on doing it like last month, but time just got away from me and so much has happened. But now I feel like summer is kind of coming to a close, and a lot of the stuff that I got was summer stuff. And you've seen it on Instagram, but let me know if you want a video on that. I can definitely do that if you're still interested, or I can just maybe incorporate some more fall pieces that are coming up. I know it seems too soon to be talking about fall, but I feel like as soon as August comes, no one's really interested in summer anymore, even though it's still really hot until like the end of September. But just saying, let me know if you want that. Had to share those because I have just been Abercrombie obsessed. I'm gonna talk about my nail polish concoction that I have been wearing for the last couple of months. So I actually started going and getting my nails done because I don't know how to do my cuticles and get those all cleaned up just nice. I can file them and keep them shaped nicely. I can polish them and they look decent, but I just wanted to find a nail tech that could work with my natural nails, not put like a no chip on top, and just keep them strong and long and take care of them. So I've been going about every 2 2 weeks to a month. Sometimes I'll go once a month. It just depends. But between 2 weeks and a month is when I'll go and get my nails done. I go to the same lady. I'll bring my nail polish with, such a diva, but I always bring my OPI Nail Envy with. This is the dry and brittle nail strengthener. So she will put this on my nails and then she'll do a base coat and then 2 coats of the OPI Put It in Neutral nail polish. This is just their regular nail polish. I don't like the shiny one. I don't like any no chip or anything on my nails because that will actually make my nails really brittle and make them break. So she does 2 coats of this. She'll do a top coat. I believe she uses this one, Sèche Vite, whatever. She uses this. And then she puts like this fast dry spray on my nails. And then I go and I sit in my car for over an hour and let them dry. I usually just watch an episode of Real Housewives or something because normally I feel like everybody just gets like acrylic or they get the no chip stuff or whatever. So then as soon as your nails are done, you can just go. When you get regular nail polish, you have to sit for like 10 years. So that's what I do. But that's what I've been getting done with my nails and they are so strong. Like, that these are my nails. I'll show you them up close. I haven't gotten them done in 3 weeks. And so the cuticles are a hot mess and I'm actually going on Thursday, just a few days here. But I'll show you up close what they look like. But yeah, they're all really long. This one broke the day after my wedding. I just wanted to share that because I've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram about my nails and how I've been taking care of them. I do think a lot of the reason why they're long and strong is because I've been very consistent with eating healthy. I've been having treats every now and then, just whenever I want really. Overall, for the last like 7 months, 8 months, I've been very consistent with eating healthy fats, all that kind of stuff. So I think that that has a lot to do with that. I'm gonna talk about the jewelry that I've been loving. You guys know I'm obsessed with Miranda Fry, but she came out with some awesome stuff for summer. So these came out in the spring, I believe. I don't remember. I think they're called the Naomi hoops. I really love them because they remind me a lot of the Frida hoops, which I also really love. Those I keep only for like when I'm going out on the boat or to the beach or something. Those are kind of like my beach hoops because they're so lightweight. These are a little bit heavier. They're not uncomfortable, but they're definitely more, they've got some oomph and they've got this like twisted kind of like braided effect to them. They're really cool. And then they also came out with this cuff, which to me looks so much like the Cartier cuff. I don't have one of those. They're expensive, but they came out with this Miranda Fry cuff and it's so cute because it gives that same sort of look. And then I also got some new rings. I've got them both on here now. Here, I'll do this so you can see. This one's more of like a braided little loop-de-loop one. And then this is just a stack that you can actually separate all of these into separate rings. But yeah, I've just been wearing these a lot recently, pretty much like all summer long. But yeah, these are the pieces that I've been wearing for basically the last 2 months. I'm an affiliate with Miranda Fry, so if you want 10% off, you can use Brianna Fox at checkout and save a little bit of money. I do get commission from that code, just so you know, but just throwing it out there in case you want to use it. Some makeup stuff that I've been loving. This palette, Amanda actually gave to me. This is the Pat McGrath Venus in Fleurs Luxe Quad. One of the shadows in here is actually broken, so I have to be very, very careful with it, but this is what she looks like. She is glorious. I've mainly been using this shade here. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Grandstand from Makeup Geek. I'll also pop in a little bit of this shade. I actually haven't even touched these ones yet. I've been obsessed with this quad. Anytime I need just like a little bit of something, I'll just pop my finger in these 2 shades and pop it on my eye, and it's so, so beautiful. Such a luxe little palette here, and it's so heavy duty. Pat McGrath stuff is just so fancy. Speaking of Pat McGrath, I obviously love her Skin Sublime concealer, but I wanted to share my little concoction with you guys because I have been self-tanning a lot recently, and I've also been in the sun a lot recently, so I've been getting a lot more color in my skin. So because of that, I've had a hard time finding a concealer that actually matches my skin tone when I'm tan. Right now, I'm not. I have a little bit of color in my skin right now just because I've been in the sun and it's sort of fading, but I don't have any self-tan on or anything right now. I haven't put any on since my wedding day, which was 2 to 3 weeks ago. Anyways, I love the LM9 shade. This works for me even when I'm more fair, but then I needed a color to kind of bring in that wasn't going to be too yellow, because I swear anytime you go a little bit deeper, they always go so olive. So I have this one from Laura Mercier. It's the Flawless Fusion Concealer, and I have it in 3.5N. You can tell it looks like it's going to be too dark for me because right now it totally would be, but this goes more pink. So then when I mix these together, it is the perfect shade. This still, I only need like a dot or two of it depending on how tan I am that day, but this has been my little concealer concoction, and I actually haven't really been wearing foundation. I haven't, honestly, for like the last year. I feel like I'll try it every now and then. Like today I have on foundation, but as you can see, I'm getting oilier as I talk. I don't know what it is. Like foundation just does not last on me, but yeah. I've pretty much just been using these even as my foundation because I just dot a little bit of it and evenly distribute it, and it's just my perfect little concoction and I love it. Speaking of a self-tanner, okay, I can't find my self-tanner. I brought my bag up here, but the one I use actually isn't in here, so I must have set it somewhere that it doesn't go. Anyways, I love the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express self-tanning mousse. This is actually the regular one in ultra dark. I prefer the 2-Hour Express one over this one, but I've been getting so many questions on my tan lately, and I've just always used the 2-Hour Express from Loving Tan. Sometimes I'll switch it out and try Bondi Sands, and sometimes I actually go and get sprayed by my friend Ashley. She does it like in her basement and like sprays you with the professional airbrush stuff. I have some weird reactions with self-tanners. I've had a rash before. I've had it where like no matter what, like my armpits, I'm just a sweaty bitch. So no matter what, I will get white armpits. What seems to react the best with me though is Loving Tan. I don't know what it is. I think the reason why you guys have noticed my tan recently though is because I've actually been out in the sun a lot more. So I've been getting some really nice color from the sun, and then I'll pair it with the 2-Hour Express and I get like the deepest, most flattering tan on my skin. I'm gonna post a picture. I took a picture of my wedding ring and I had just put on my self-tan the day before and rinsed it off, and you can see like on my leg, it looks so good, and I know it's because it's a mixture of the self-tan with also having a nice rich tan from the sun. That's why it's really been standing out recently. I feel like anytime I post a picture on Instagram or I'm on stories or something, someone's always asking about my self-tan, so I wanted to share that with you. It's always been the 2-Hour Express. I absolutely love it, but recently it's because I've also been getting some actual sun. So speaking of being out in the sun and stuff like that, you guys, if you follow me on Instagram story, you can see I'm always out on our boat. We got a boat last fall and we've been taking it out on Lake Michigan as much as we possibly can. We're trying to soak up as much summer as we can. One thing about me is I get motion sickness like that. I can't sit in the back of a car. I can't even sit in a car and be on my phone. I have to look at the road no matter what. Boats and cars are the worst for me. So I wanted to share these because anytime I talk about them on Instagram story or show them, people want to know what they are and how they work. So these are motion sickness bands. These work, it's basically like not acupuncture, but acupressure. So you put it on your wrist and it will tell you when you get them, it'll tell you like where to put them for certain things. So like say you have a headache, you can actually push right here in between here and that will help with your headache. I've actually never experienced positive results from that, but apparently it's a thing. But yeah, you put it here and you just push in or just leave it as is. They should be really tight because it should be pushing in on that area. So I put them on each wrist and it helps with motion sickness. Sometimes I'll try to take them off when I'm on the boat so I can tan without them, because I don't know if you can still see it, but I have like a pretty gnarly tan from those, and I got it the week before our wedding. A week before our wedding was like the 4th of July. And we went out and got the best sun ever. But then I got a little bit of a burn, whatever, no biggie. 2 days before the wedding, I started peeling like crazy. Thankfully, you couldn't see it for the most part. I can still see it in some pictures that I was peeling, because then I also self-tanned on top of it, which is like the worst thing you should do on top of a peel, because it'll be even more exaggerated, but whatever. So before our wedding, I was peeling and I had a motion sickness band tan line. You can kind of see it there, is what it is. But yeah, these work pretty well. I feel like my motion sickness has been getting worse though. I feel like I need these more than I used to need them. I don't know. They seem to do the trick. I've also really been loving these scarves from Amazon. So this is one of the ones that I have here. It looks like this. It's just a very inexpensive silk scarf and you can wear this a million different ways. I haven't used this as a top yet. However, Amanda did, and if you saw my bachelorette party vlog, you'll see what happened with hers. But yeah, I pretty much just wrap these on my my head when I'm wearing like a bikini and stuff like that. I think it's so cute. It's so fashionable. And one thing too, with having really blonde hair, I don't like my hair to be exposed to the sun for too long. I always wear like a baseball hat or a sun hat or something. And this is just another thing that I can use to cover up my hair because it will get really, really yellow and really warm from the sun. This also works for blocking my hair from that. You can wear it on your head. You can wear it like around like this. You can loop it through a necklace. So many different ways that you can wear a scarf. So yeah, I've just been loving these. They're super inexpensive and they've got so many different options on Amazon. I have been loving this bikini. I got it from Revolve. This is the top. It's by the brand Super Down. It is just the most comfortable and flattering bikini that I own. Out of all of the suits that I own, this is the most comfortable. I have it in a size medium. It clasps in the back like this, and then it's just a super basic, simple, comfortable top. And then these are the bottoms. They look like this, and then the back is like this. They are pretty cheeky. I just find that anything that's more cheeky is actually a lot more flattering. The more you show your butt in a way, I just think it just looks more flattering rather than covering up the whole butt. Again, that is a personal preference though, but I just feel like the fabric, like look how stretchy this is, and I like that you can wear it more low rise if you want, or you can hike it up this way and be a little bit more high rise, which is what I like to do. I like it to go more angled to make my legs look a little bit higher, and then I think that that like accentuates my butt really nicely. I just feel really good and comfortable and confident. I feel like I'm not like pulling at it. I'm not like looking at how I look. I just know that it looks good and feels good, and the fabric is just really, really comfortable. So yeah, I'll link that down below, again, with everything else that I'm talking about in this video. I wanted to share this because I completely ran out of it, and I always run out of it, and I thought, you know what, why don't I just talk about it? Because I feel like anytime I talk about hair stuff, it's only in hair videos, and I don't actually like bring out my stuff for my hair for favorites videos. But I love the Pureology Strength Cure shampoo and conditioner. I've used the conditioner much longer than the shampoo just because I'm a purple shampoo whore. In the last year, I've gotten a lot better at cutting back on purple shampoos and using regular shampoos and just using the purple ones when I need them. So this is the Strength Cure shampoo, and then I have the conditioner as well, and I've just been loving them. I'll also alternate this with the Unite shampoo, but I just thought I would show it to you because I'm completely out of it. Last month or the month before, I worked with Pureology on some Instagram content, and they sent over this texture spray that they have. I've actually never tried it before then, and then it's now my new favorite. I also really love that Fat Boy brand one. That's really good, but this has been one of my favorites because I love the smell. I love that it gives a little bit more grit, so it gives that more like just like messy lived in sort of look, which I love with my hair. I don't like my hair to look too polished. I like it to look pretty messy. I've just been really liking this. It's something new. It's a new texture spray for me because I've always been using Fat Boy for like 2 years, so been loving this. So I feel like I talk about these shoes all the time, but I have to talk about them again because I swear I've worn them for 50 different things in the past 2 months. These are the Ariella sandals from Schutz. I don't know how to say that. I do have these in a size 7.5. These are just my go-to sandal heels. I just love them. Part of it is because I'm so short, so I feel like anytime I wear something that blocks off my foot, then I just look shorter, where this just extends my leg into my toe and I feel like I just look taller. But these go with literally everything. Anytime I'm like, oh, I need a good casual outfit, but I need to elevate it a little bit, I'll pop on this shoe. Anytime I'm going out anywhere where I need to wear a dress for something and I don't know what shoe to wear, this just goes with literally everything. These are the shoes I wore on my wedding day. I actually bought, let me grab them, they're right here. Almost 4 years ago when we originally got engaged, I bought these because these were my dream wedding sandal, wedding heel, whatever. I thought for sure these were gonna be what I wore, but they are very uncomfortable. These are the most comfortable shoes, so this is actually what I wore on my wedding day, but I had the photographers take pictures of these because they're so beautiful and they've just been sitting in my closet. So I didn't actually wear these on my wedding day. However, it's gonna look like I did. I highly recommend these sandals. I think that they go with literally everything for any occasion for the most part. Love them. I feel like I always talk about them, but had to share. And then another shoe that I wanted to share are these from Nike. So I got these right before I left for my bachelorette party at the end of June. And these are from Nike and they're super weird and I love them. They're kind of like that dad shoe vibe that are just a little bit more like New Balance-y kind of look, which I actually hated that trend for up until recently. I just saw these online and I just thought they were the coolest thing. They look just so different and unique. They're not like a pure white. They're kind of like a creamy yellowy white. And I wore these to the airport both ways for my bachelorette party. And I just feel like just for running errands and stuff, I pop them on and I just feel so cute. I feel like it just brings it to the next 80s level and I love it. I do think I need to loosen them up a little bit more because I have a pretty high arch from dancing for so long that these were actually very uncomfortable on the top of my foot. I think it's just because I needed to loosen them up a little bit, but they are super, super cute. I love wearing them. I love styling them. I think they're super cute with sweatpants and with like leggings and stuff. So just wanted to show you these. One more makeup product. I didn't even set this out, but I'm seeing it sitting here and I totally forgot to mention this. This Catrice More Than a Glow highlighter has been my jam. This is actually what I wore on my wedding day. I wish that I had a brighter one for my inner corner because I felt like this just looks kind of like my skin, just a little bit more shimmery, but it's so beautiful. I have it on right now actually too, which right now you probably can't tell the difference between what's glowy from highlighter and what's glowy from greasy oil, but I just love this. This is so beautiful. It's super inexpensive and it is absolutely stunning. So this has been like my go-to highlighter for like the last 2 months. Super, super random thing, but I have to tell you guys about this. This is my favorite meat seasoning. Now, if you don't like spicy stuff, you're probably not gonna like this, but I love spicy stuff. This is a meat rub, and it's a good spicy meat rub. I love this mainly for my burgers. It's so good, and I'm so sad because I left this in Georgia. Yes, I brought this with for my bachelorette party because I knew we were gonna have burgers at least one of the nights and I needed my seasoning and I totally left it on the counter in the Airbnb. So if you end up going to that Airbnb in the near future, you'll get to try this out because it's in their cabinet unless they threw it out. It's so good. I just get mine on Amazon. It's really, really good. It's the only thing I use on my cheeseburgers. Speaking of the bachelorette party, I don't have this here because when I got home, I put it somewhere and I clearly didn't put it away. The game that we were playing at my bachelorette party, it's called Incoherent. I'll put a picture in here of what it looks like and then some clips of us playing explosive diarrhea. Explosive diarrhea. Oh, explosive diarrhea! Basically, it's like inappropriate Mad Gab or kind of like up to date with the times Mad Gab. So on one side, it's like a jumbled mess and you have to try to understand what it's trying to say. It's basically trying to get you to guess explosive diarrhea or something like that. So we just had a blast. It was so much fun. And anytime I was posting clips of that on Instagram, you guys were dying to know what it was because it's just so funny and it's so much fun to play with everybody. And it's funny too because if someone was in the other room and someone was trying to guess it, the person in the other room would be dying laughing because they can obviously hear what they're saying, but you just get so confused because you're reading a jumbled mess and that's what your brain is programmed to try to understand. So we just had a lot of fun playing it. I'll link it down below in this video so you can check it out. But yeah, I wish I had it here. I put it somewhere. I just didn't put it away because it's not where I would normally have it. So it's somewhere in my house. I think it's probably still in my suitcase, which is now in the attic. But last but not least, it's going to be very personal, but I'm going to talk about birth control because I've been wanting to talk about this for quite some time, but it's a very personal thing. And regardless, I think everyone has to do what's best for them. This is in no way me telling you that you need to take this. Obviously, this is just what works best for me and I'm just sharing my experience. I am not gonna push this on anybody else. If you feel like checking it out, that's cool. Again, do what's best for you, what's best for your body, talk to your doctor, whatever. With all that being said, I have never been on actual birth control before in my life. It's always scared me. It's terrified me because I have not met in my life one person that has had a 100% positive experience with taking birth control, whether it be, I don't even know, like pill form, I don't even know all the forms, but I know out of all my friends and my family that has tried birth control, whatever way is that the doctors prescribe or whatever, they have not had a 100% positive experience. I've heard horror stories, so I've never gone on it for that reason. So I wanted to share what I use for birth control. So I have been using Natural Cycles for like a year and a half now. It was I think it was like last winter or last spring of 2020 is when I started it. This is not sponsored in any way. I actually found it from a sponsored video, which I thought was very interesting because I had not seen anybody talk about it before. I didn't even know that it was a thing. So basically, you download the app and you track your period like you normally, well, I don't know if you normally would. I've always just tracked my period because I was super interested and then so in tune with my body and whatever. I know a lot of people don't actually track it, but whatever. You can track it in there. And additionally, what you would do instead of just tracking when you have your period and stuff like that is you'd also measure your temperature every morning. So I got their thermometer, which I had on my nightstand. And when I went to go film today, I was like, oh, let me just grab that and talk about it. You guys have seen this in my Clean With Me's too. And everybody thought that I was trying to get pregnant because that's how you can actually try to get pregnant as well. I'm not trying to get pregnant. Let me just throw that out there right now. Literally, as soon as I announced that we were married and had our wedding, just comments are flooding with, when are you gonna have a baby? When are you gonna have a baby? Let me tell you right now, I have no clue. It could be in 10 years, it could be in 10 months. I have no clue. We haven't talked about it. And that's a very personal question to ask somebody. I have no clue. As of right now, we are not trying to get pregnant. Not like it's anybody's business, but just throwing that out there. But yes, you can use this for planning a pregnancy. You can use this for preventing a pregnancy, and I'll kind of explain how. So what's different about their thermometer is that it tracks 2 points after the decimal. So if you're like 97.5, it will also track that next number. So 97.53, 0.57 or whatever, which is actually very important, and you get a very accurate temperature. You want to check your temperature before you even get out of bed, before you move. Pretty much I'll roll over, grab my thermometer, stick it in my mouth, and then turn off my alarm. And then say you're exhausted. You don't have to like get up after that and track it. You can turn it off. And then as soon as you turn it back on, it will read the last temperature. So you can track that once you're a little bit more awake and alert. But basically you track your temperature every single morning. You check your period every single morning. Additionally, you can also track your ovulation. I do that just so that it's extra specific. You don't have to do that. You just take the LH test. I mean, if someone has ever tried to get pregnant, they know more about this than probably most of us. But yeah, you can just track your period, temperature, and ovulation, and you don't have anything going into your body that's messing with everything. I do know some people have had a positive experience with taking traditional birth control medication and stuff like that because it helps with certain things. That's amazing. That's great for you. I haven't ever felt the need to have that for myself, and this is just what's worked best for me. So far, so good. I've been using this for like a year and a half now, I guess, and I've really been loving it. I love that I know just what's going on with my body. I'm in tune with it. It's super accurate. I swear this thing, it knows exactly when I'm going to have my period. It knows exactly when I'm ovulating. I can track out. It was so nice. I had peace of mind 2 months before my wedding. I wanted to check because I was like, damn it, I really hope that I do not have my period on my wedding day. And I do not. I did not. It was awesome. I was really nervous to talk about it because people get really just weird with stuff like that. I've just been really meaning to talk about it recently just because it has worked so well for me. And I've had, I don't know, lately I just feel like birth control has been a topic. I feel like people have talked about it amongst friends and stuff recently too. And so I've told people personally about this as well. So I just thought, you know what, let me hop on here, include it in a favorites video. So yeah. Oh, and the cool thing is too, because I know somebody that wanted it mainly for actually planning a pregnancy. When you punch in your information, you just say whether you're planning or preventing. And then at any point you can switch it over to the other one. Say you get pregnant, you can say, okay, got pregnant. Or say you are no longer trying to get pregnant, you can just say, nope, don't want to get pregnant, preventing, because I've just had mine on prevent the whole time. time, and it just, yeah. So if you want more information on it, I'll link it down below. I'm sure they've got videos explaining exactly how it works and stuff like that, but I've just really been loving it. It's been great for me and for my body, and I just love that I'm not taking anything, because to be honest, like that kind of stuff just has always, it just hasn't been my jam. I think that's everything for this video. I hope you guys liked seeing what I've been loving recently. This was kind of a long one because it's been so long since I've done a favorites video. Let me know if you like these. I can definitely do more. I love doing these once a month usually, so hopefully I can get back into doing them monthly. Also, let me know what you've been loving down below in the comment section. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye.